This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show.
Hi John, you did the shootout between the Fender Nashville Telly and the Fersley one. Sorry, can't remember the model name. Do you still have that Eart Telly? Have you put it up against the Fender? Might be a fun one to try. See you on Friday for a beer.
What a fantastic idea. Let's give it a go. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. As you saw there, that was me kind of doing a little bit of a shootout between these two guitars here. This is my rather wonderful Fender Deluxe Nashville Telecaster. I've recounted the story of this guitar on the channel a few times, but if you're new to this neighbourhood, I'll kind of briefly summarise it as we go through the video later. And up against that, we were comparing this rather lovely Eart Corsair. Again, I'll kind of give you a brief summary, a brief recap on the story of this guitar as we go through the video. In that piece of music there, I was using, as always, the Blue Guitar Amp 1, and that was the main setting I was using there, the Vintage channel, which has a very old school Marshall Plexi kind of tone. And for the shoutier high gain stuff, I was just throwing the New Ex-Horseman pedal into the front of it. For the cleaner stuff, I was actually using the clean channel on the Blue Guitar amp, and then I think I was using the boosted clean sound for the clean lead guitar part. So basically, you know, the Blue Guitar amp was the engine room of most of the tones you were hearing there. Yeah, so how do you think those guitars compared? Oh, by the way, yes, full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing that piece of music and a jam track for you to play along with for yourself. It's all up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link in the description. As I'm sure you know by now, $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are down in the description. So, getting back to the guitars, how do you feel they compared? For me, I think it's a little bit like comparing apples and oranges to say which one is better or worse. The Nashville Telecaster, how I came about this guitar is I have a student in the States. He's called Joe, and I've never met the guy face to face, only ever just spoke to him down the barrel of this webcam. And he's a guitar collector. He has, you know, kind of I don't know how many guitars. I think he's lost count himself. But yeah, he was kind of having a little bit of a ferret around in his man cave one day, opened a guitar case, and one of these was in it, and he'd basically forgotten he'd got it. So he said to me during one of the lessons, he said, would you like it? And of course I did that very English thing of, oh, I couldn't possibly. But you know, when it became clear that I was going to offend him if I refused too vociferously, I agreed. And then you know, I kind of forgot about it, and a few weeks later I get this guitar you know, delivered to me brand new from Toman. Joe had looked into the costs of shipping his guitar to me from the States, and it was prohibitive, so he just ordered me one from Toman. And wow, what a generous, I mean, staggeringly generous gesture. I'm still blown away, even just recounting the story now. It just kind of blows my mind. Thank you, Joe, so much once again. Since I've got it, this guitar's had a few mods done to it. It now basically does everything that a Telecaster does and everything that a Strat does, because I've got bridge pickup, flick this little mini switch down here, and I've got the traditional Telecaster bridge and neck pickup, sort of the traditional Telecaster middle position, and then on the 5-way switch you've got all of your Strat tones, which tends to be what I use this guitar for these days. I kind of often say that this Telecaster is the best Stratocaster I've ever owned. It just feels, you know, it does everything a Strat does, and you know, I've never been a big fan of the bridge pickup on the Strat, but this bridge pickup here, these are all Fender noiseless pickups. Don't ask me which generation they are, I don't know, but they are essentially the Fender noiseless pickups. So this is what I tend to use for Strat-y kind of stuff, whereas this guitar, the Eart, which I purchased off a friend of mine in the Netherlands called Edwin, he'd done a bit of modding on it, including putting Tone Rider pickups in it, but I've got another Telecaster style guitar with Tone Rider Alnico 2 blues pickups in, which is what he put into this. And I just thought, well, it doesn't seem kind of logical to have two very similar guitars, Telecaster style guitars with the same pickups in. So I swapped out the bridge pickup for an Artec Alnico 5 blade style humbucker. And as you heard in that little demo there, this guitar is a fire-breathing beast of a guitar. It handles gain really, really well, you know, and if you've never tried any of these Eart guitars, just pick one up, and the neck will blow you away. It's the stainless steel frets with those famous hemispherical fret ends that Eart are known for, and it just kind of brings out all that kind of twiddly stuff that I like to indulge in. As you saw in that demo, it's just a great rock Telecaster. I think the neck pickup on this Tone Rider I prefer as a Telecaster neck pickup to the neck pickup in the Nashville Telecaster. The Tone Rider here just has more of that kind of old school Telecaster neck pickup spank to it. In many ways, I tend to think of Telecasters, or you could say this with any guitar really, as being like tools that have a particular function. So let's make the analogy with screwdrivers. You don't just need one screwdriver, you need different screwdrivers to do different things with. And completing the Telecaster lineup, you haven't seen this guitar in a while, I'm going to have to start making some videos with this again. This is the Fersley Outlaw Coyote Plus. fantastic guitars, these. And I'm not just saying this because I got this one for free. I was sent this by Fersley to do a review of, and I was so taken with it, I said to them, send me the bill, you're not getting this one back. And very graciously they said, no, it's all right, you can have that one on us. Incredibly generous. So I'm not just saying it's a fantastic guitar because I got it for free. I was more than willing to pay street price for this because it is a fantastic guitar. You know, hand stained ash body, roasted maple neck. You know, and the hardware and electronics that come on these are standard. I think these are about 150 quid the last time I checked. So, you know, very definitely in the budget end of the spectrum. The hardware and electronics that come on these is absolutely, you know, fine anyway. You've got a Wilkinson bridge, for example. But I thought it was such a good core guitar that it was worthy of a few upgrades. So, Tone Rider, Alnico 2 blues pickups, and CTS pots and an Oak Grigsby switch, and some locking tuners completed the picture. So, as I say, the Fender Nashville Telecaster, that's what I go to when I want, you know, something stratty. When I want a fire-breathing rock beast of a Telecaster, I go to the Eart. What do I use this one for? Well, anytime I want pure distilled essence of old school Telecaster, that's what I use this for. And it just feels like a really solid, dependable, reliable workhorse of a Telecaster. And as I said in the video when I initially reviewed this, I think it was that video, this could easily be my main workhorse guitar. It isn't. I have a signature guitar that holds that position, but I would be, you know, if I was in the market for just a good kind of all-round Telecaster style guitar, which is a versatile guitar anyway. You can do country, you can do blues, you can do rock, you know, and you know, Richie Kotzen, you know, you can do sort of you know, the heavier stuff with a Tele as well, albeit with, you know, his pickups in it. But yeah, it's a fantastic little beast. And yeah, these are the three Telecasters that are T-style guitars. There's only one amongst them that is officially a Telecaster. These two, this is me Strat. This is me Strat. This is me Telecaster, and this is when I want sort of the heavier sort of stuff, but still recognisably with a Telecaster flavour. And yeah, that's the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it and found it entertaining and useful in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars. Great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.